Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Okay, so this plan probably won't be very popular, but I'm going to recommend it anyway because I think it's about right. I recommend a compensation plan for the people who were deported without due process. Hopefully the number of the people who get deported without due process is capped off at, say, 1 million. Right? Hopefully it's before that, but let's say it's 1 million. Let's say they get 100,000 a year for 10 years, which gives the government some time to generate that revenue. And of course, they should raise wealth taxes, and they should get rid of the big, beautiful bill, what have you, and pass all of my plans. Okay, my 10% redistribution plan, and part of that is the 5.4 trillion plan, my affordable housing plan, which is just government money adding to the debt, 200 billion a year, but it's investing in infrastructure they can sell if they really have to, or some after the value goes up. It's a great investment. They would have did that a long time ago. Okay, we could have ended homelessness and it would have cost us nothing because we could have bought like 2 million, the equivalent of 2 million units, sold 1 million to private companies, rented them out, what have you, had the other 1 million given to the homeless, right, and the pay-as-you-can plans, and would have costed us nothing when all was said and done. We can still do something like that right now. But anyway, the compensation plan, let's stick to the topic here. It goes like this, okay? On average, it's a case by case. On average, they get like 100,000 a year for being deported without due process. They get brought back to this country. We spend $100 billion building a region or regions for them with affordable housing, right? Tiny homes, mostly, some apartment units, okay? With infrastructure. Private businesses move in, jobs are created. And for certain types of immigrants with certain qualifications, and we need to discuss this a lot more, obviously, they stay in the region, right? Because they're not yet processed. They don't have their green card. We're concerned about the numbers of immigrants coming at the same time, what effect it has. And a lot of people are concerned about that. So we do it that way, right? Those who have family members, perhaps, they're allowed to live outside the region, but we build in that region. So it costs 1.1 trillion over 10 years, okay, which is 110 billion a year. It's very doable, mind you. And it's progressive, right? Some people were deported early on. Some people were just deported yesterday or something. We consider these things, and it comes in at an average 100,000 per year. Plus, if people were sexually assaulted or they have other cases, they can sue separately to get that compensation there. I do not believe in a system that says that it has done so many people wrong that it's not going to compensate them, especially when the wealthy owes everybody lots of money. And so when you consider my global farming plan, my affordable housing plan, my compensation plan, my healthcare analysis plan, my 10% redistribution plan, my 4.4 trillion plan, what have you, you consider all my plans, there's like 6 or 7 of them by now, you see that they're all doable. Okay, we need affordable wealth taxes and cost-effective spending, and we haven't gotten fair representation for this plan to this day. This plan is exactly what you would expect a righteous person to recommend. So how come it isn't recommended? How come it isn't on billboards and in viral videos and discussed on the news? Why are they suppressing my plan? Why poor people are suffering? People are robbing people. People are getting raped and killed because of the state of mind they're in when they're poor, because of the state of mind they're in when they prey on poor people and no one's doing anything about it, etc., etc. The domino effect is extreme. When we talk about my global farming plan, there's 9 million deaths from hunger and hunger-related issues every year. And there's other people miserable and hungry who don't die that year, who maybe die the next year, what have you. Okay? This is something that needs to be passed immediately.